Hello everyone, welcome to my place. Bunch of y'all been watching my videos, learning what I have learned. And many of y'all cannot say that I have been the truth or to gain anything by lying. Now, if I was still a Jehovah's Witness, then I would be bending the truth. I would be lying to you to tell you that this is the only true religion, and without this religion, you and your family die. And basically, there was a guy that was at my previous job, and basically that's about what I said about him and his family. Until I realized I was the fool. I was a liar. I humbled myself in front of him, even apologized because his parents would not open the door to Jehovah's Witnesses. I went and apologized to other people who were trying to convince me that Jehovah's Witnesses don't have the truth. Now, I was spiritually weak at that time, but I still had the knowledge and the understanding as a Jehovah's Witness. We all do, because there's a thing that's being planted in our heads for many years. It's just like singing the same old song over and over and over and over again, and you just about know every single word through the melody of the music for the song. So you know. The thing is, I should have kept my mouth shut to these people, because one, I wasn't even going to the Kingdom Hall. So I don't know what I was trying to prove. Maybe hope that they have a better life, they can make it better to get into the paradise of Jehovah's Witnesses, because I didn't feel worthy. Heck, I still don't feel worthy in Jehovah's Witnesses world, what they call their own paradise. Not anymore. So let's get into this guy's accusations against me, and we'll take it from there.
Siskin. Jerry Jones. You are a disloyal and an unfaithful person who does not deserve the provisions that Jehovah allows you to have.
Provisions from Jehovah. Interesting to way he put it. What provisions am I getting? Wasted my years pretending that there's nothing wrong with this religion. Wasted my years of knocking on people's doors, counting time, literature, everything. Sound like to me I was the slave working my ass off while the 7 men in Watchtower getting filthy rich. Even the guys in Pennsylvania, let's not to leave them out, because they're the ones that shutting down people's YouTube channels or giving them a black mark on their YouTube channel. We're not going to forget you, Patterson, New York, Pennsylvania. So let's continue a little bit more.
If I really were a weak person, I would have allowed you to change my mind about my...
Now he's comparing me to him. Basically telling me that I am weak. And I'm hoping that he's going to be weak to influence him to leave this wonderful religion. First of all, let's get one matter straight. I am not weak for making these videos. I am not weak for leaving a false religion. That would make me strong. Would make me powerful. Because Watchtower fears us. Elders fears us. Because they don't want this false religion to be shut down. So, why would I take a person that is supposed to be spiritual strong in his religion to make him weak for me to be strong? I was stronger when I was disfellowship. I was going back to the meetings. I was studying hard. But when I got reinstated, less than a week, I was spiritual weak. Because I was relying on this religion and their people to keep me strong. And when I seen the behavior of these individuals toward me, then I started getting weaker. And I was better off staying just fellowship because I was stronger. So, at least I thought I was, till I challenged the elders in their own doctrine. Then I realized something was dead wrong with this religion. So let's continue a little bit more.
Loyalty to Jehovah. If I was a loser, I would be just existing, like you, with...
Oh, I am a loser for leaving a cult, leaving a false religion. So that would make me a loser. And you know something? I am a loser. Because I'd rather be a loser to be brainwashed back into this false religion again. To lose freedom to do what I want to do on my Saturdays, my weeks. They don't have to apply any more watchtowers, brain control, and guilty because you didn't go out and field service. Guilty that you missed your meeting. Guilty that you want a day off to enjoy life. So yes, I'd rather be a loser. And I feel sorry for him. He's losing out. The greatest gift of is called life. Because he wants to be controlled by a false religion. That's what I say on that.
Without any hope for the future, if you had learned anything at all about Jehovah, you would...
I have been in this religion since 1970. I know every single doctrine every single lie, every twisting things that made no sense. Just like they made us believe that the soul and the body was one. And this bugged the hell out of me. But we was being told not to question the elders, not to question the governing body. We had one song. Fear not those who kill the body, but cannot destroy the soul. That's two separate things. You got your flesh as one, and you got your soul different. Just like Mike and Kim's video about does a man has a soul. So basically, Jehovah's Witnesses was teaching man have a soul. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it in the music to brainwash you, make you believe you got a soul. But in the teaching, you don't have a soul. You are a soul. So let's continue. Not much more left.
Know that he supports his loyal servants and they have every reason to expect him to stand up for them. We are Jehovah's Witnesses and we are very proud to be given the opportunity to represent his name. There is no greater name in
represent his name. I went back into the old Bibles, the PDF form. The name Jehovah was originally spelled with an I. Yes, it was spelled with an I because there was no letter J at that time, and there's no letter J in Hebrew. So, if we went back in time over 500 years, when the name Jehovah was Eova or Iova, how you want to say the letter I in a name like that, that would be a good time y'all would have had your name at that time, witnesses. So you're walking around with a false name and you're trying to make me look like the bad person or the idiot person, not walking around carrying this blaspheming name that y'all cherish and honor so bad. It's not even the name who created the earth. It's not the name of the one who brought his people out of Egypt. And even your gummy body mention JW broadcast. The name Jehovah is nowhere near the original name of God. Hey, it was their words. And you get mad at me because I don't want to honor a name that never was a Hebrew name, never was mentioned in the Bible to the Catholics. Had to put somewhere in Psalms 83:18, they had to put a name because it wouldn't look good just putting the letters YH, WH. People, if I'm a fool for leaving a false religion, then I'm a damn fool and have a good reason for leaving. So his insults and his ignorance of me trying to make him leave this religion if he was weak. The only time you would be weak is when your doctrines is making you weak. The twisting of the scriptures should make you weak. I shouldn't have to make any person weak. And that's the only way he would be weak, just like all of us. Because your faith is broken down because of the lies. It's not because we have a magic wand and we can walk by and, oh, that's Jehovah's Witness. Boom! Oh my gosh! I don't have love for Jehovah anymore. Why am I wasting my years of standing here by this car? We don't have that power. And I wouldn't want to use it if I had it. Because you have to use your own mind to open your own eyes. No one don't want to be forced to marry someone. No one wants to force someone to love them. It has to be free will. Let's continue a little bit more.
The universe of which we can be proud. We speak out in fearlessness because the new world will bring the changes we need, and liars and slanderers will all be gone.
They're waiting for a new world when liars and slanders will be no more. I guess he's pointing me. I am a liar. I am a slanderer. Because that's what he wants people to believe. But he can't convince me when I am showing people the truth about Watchtower and Jehovah's Witnesses. If I went back to the religion, then I would be a liar and a slanderer. But that's not going to happen. I cannot take every ounce of my blood to how many quarts there is to scoop that low to go back to worship our evil God. If I even forgive all their lies, false prophecies, but I will not stop their abuse of women and the child molesters, that will still be a fight. So guess what? I would be disfellowship just for those two alone. But the main thing, I will not go back and use his false name Jehovah and start praying to a false god again. I don't know God's name. I'm not even sure the name, what we call Jesus, is even his name. But one day we will know his name and his father's name. But at least I'm not going around and try to get you to worship an archangel and turn him into a Messiah, the one who is Christ to us, to get you to worship an angel. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to get you to worship a false god that I wasted my life believing this was God's name. I'm not going to do that. So we just have to be patient and learn. But is it better to be patient and learn later on what God and Christ's real name is? Or do you want to be walking around using a false name and deceiving and lying to people when there's so much proof and evidence? No one knows the true names of both. So I'm going to end this thing to the thing he wrote down after I highlighted so you can hear it. It's a little bit long, but not over 20 minutes long. But I had to put my thoughts in. You can be my judge or my jury. For me lying to you and deceiving you and fooling you about Jehovah's Witnesses, that's your right. But I can tell you one thing. It is because of your lack of intelligence, lack of education, and lack of common sense, not doing real research. That is your fault. So, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.